All right, guys, this is the last day of vacation. I always like to kick off my days with runs. It sets us up for success. But we're gonna get a run in, and this is all gonna be on 2 times, maybe 3 times X, because again, you guys probably don't want to see all of these runs, but we're gonna get it in. Let's go get these 2 miles in. Let's see if we could beat 10 minutes today. Yesterday I did everything in about 10:36. I think we could beat that today. Let's do it. All right, here we go. I keep putting my thumb in the front of the camera, which is no bueno. Starts now. Here we go. Let's see if we can beat 10-minute pace. Don't care about zone 2 today. Just being the 10-minute pace. Here we go. .954 pace. We're doing it, guys. Let's go. 958, guys. We're doing it. Let's go. That's just one goal. That was a daily goal. That's not the goal. The goal. 7-minute mile. That's the goal. Let's go. There we go, guys. Daily goal accomplished. Let's go. Average pace is 10 minutes, but that's an average. Yesterday, my mile pace was 10:36, and even though it was 10:36, they gave me an average of 10. So, 9:58 was the first one, 9:55 was the second one. Now, can I do better? Of course, we can all do better. And that's what we're working for. That's exactly what we're working toward. Stick with me, guys. We're gonna lose some weight, and we're gonna get in tip-top shape. We're gonna do a short sprint. Calorie burner starts now. Woo. That was a calorie burner right there. So, we're gonna get home today and confirm that we can't do chest. We're gonna do chest. I haven't did biceps and triceps yet. We're gonna do that as well. Let's go. All right, guys. Well, today is my last day of vacation, but I'm really glad that I took on this challenge. It's not over. We're going to continue. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep moving forward. Right now, we're going to get some benching in. As I told you guys yesterday, my shoulder was a little shot, but it's feeling a lot better today. So let's continue. I just came back from a 2-mile run. I did beat my time of 10:36 down to 9:55. And the goal really is to get it all the way down to 7 minutes. So if I can get down to 7-minute mile, that would be my, just the greatest goal, because I'm turning 42 this year. I'm 230 pounds. I'm feeling better. The clothes is fitting me better. I don't know if I'm exactly losing weight, but the clothes is fitting me better. So a lot of times they say if the clothes fits you better, then there is some changes going on. So let's continue, and let's hit this bench. Let's get it out of the way. All right, here we go. Let's go for 3 sets. Let's go for 3 sets of 10. You know, one of my biggest fears with running in the street was how my stomach would protrude. And I didn't really like the feeling. I didn't really like how I looked, but I had to get over that, and it was pretty hard. But move past that, guys. You know, a lot of times the fear of how we look, maybe you have body dysmorphia. I had it for a while, but I had to get over it. You know, I gave it all to the man upstairs and just said, you know what you're doing. Help me out, guide me. And little by little, I just started to lose that fear, and I started running. At first, I was running with like a hoodie, a sweater. Then little by little, I was running with a hoodie, a sweater. And then one day I just said, you know what, it is what it is. I took it off, and I would see people staring at me, looking at me while I'm running, and sometimes it does feel a little intimidating, but honestly, I think more than half those people that are driving by looking at you are cheering you on. Deep down inside, they want to be doing what you're doing and just can't work themselves up to it. And again, if you never start, nothing will happen. And you have to unlock your potential. It's up to you. It's like a video game. You have to unlock different weapons, different tools, and the only way to do that is to get out there, right? You're taking your little guy on an adventure to unlock these cool things that later on are going to help you for different battles. Well, this is going to help me for a health battle, right? So if I want to not have these diseases later in life, like cancer or cholesterol or having to be insulin dependent, then I have to take matters into my own hands. Kidney stones, gallstones, all of these things that you need to have fatty liver, all these things can take you into worse. All these things can take you to a very bad time. It can take you to your death even. Hopefully not, but it does happen. We've seen it happen. I've got this, I don't know if it's a bee or what it is, it's flying around me. So I'm over here burning some stuff for the mosquitoes. There's too many mosquitoes out here, guys. So we could think that guy, you know what I'm talking about, the guy that's genetically modifying everything, including the meat. But yeah, don't be afraid. Get after it, guys. Honestly, get after it. Most people are out there proud of you, more than you think. Yeah, you're gonna jiggle a little bit. I know I do. But if you don't start it, nothing happens. Look out for yourself and look out for your health. So we got the run in. Now we're gonna get the plates in, and then we're gonna do some triceps too. All right, here we go, third set. All right, guys, the third set is done. Now we're gonna get into curls. So let's go ahead and curl these up, and we may finish. Yesterday I didn't show you guys how I work on my forearms, so we're gonna go ahead and do that today. I'll show you guys exactly what I do, and that's where we'll finish this up. Guys, this is no longer than an hour. My run was about 20 minutes. This is gonna be about 10 minutes here, 30 minutes. You can get yourself a really good workout. If you can't run, get on a bike. You can go on Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and you can get a bike for very, very cheap. So I recommend it. For anybody that has knee problems, get on a bike. It's just as good, and you'll lose weight and you'll burn calories. You could do a 20-minute bike ride. Just be careful with traffic. Wear a helmet. I already got hit twice by people that are just not paying attention. They're looking at their phones, so you have to be on the defensive. Okay, just be careful and always wear your helmet. I had a friend that just passed away on an electric scooter. They hit him pretty hard and he smacked his head on the pavement and he lost his life, unfortunately. So let's get this going. Let's not end this on the sad note. Let's get this going. We're gonna do the same thing, 3 sets of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. These are 20s, so I'm not doing anything crazy. These are dubs. I got up to 25, but then I have 50s over here too, which we're not gonna do. We're gonna take it slow, and we're gonna build this muscle slowly. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have to go to work tomorrow. I have to start work tomorrow, and that first day is always a dread. Playing catch up with everything. So tomorrow we'll be playing catch up at work. And then hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have a good flow state. I did my run. I did the bench press. I did curls.
Now let's get on to some forearm workouts. Actually, I really only have one, and they're the grippers, right? So I'll show you guys my little gripper collection, and let's get to it. All right, so this is my small collection of the Iron Mind. This is actually the full collection of the small ones. It goes from easiest all the way up to hardest. These three I can't really squeeze that well, so right now I'm basically training with some of the first ones. There was a time where I kind of got it to where I was able to squeeze, I think the third to the last. I've never been able to really squeeze the last one, but I'll show you what you're supposed to do with these. I think most people think like, why is it so small? Well, the reason why is because you're supposed to grab it with 3 fingers, leave these 2 out. You do as many as you want, really. I usually try to do for this is the lightest one. This is the M-Tug 1. So it's the very first one. So we do about 50 times. You can already see it working right there. And then the reason why it's short is because now you can get these 2, make sure it's nice and good with your palm. And I just like to tuck this one behind it. I'm not actually squeezing with this one, it's just these 2 in my palm. These fingers are the weakest ones. These 3 are typically the strongest ones. So you gotta strengthen these 2 out to really be able to close some of the last ones. So now let's move over to this. All right, now we're gonna switch it out. I like to kind of park this little finger back here. It's not really helping me squeeze any. You can see where it's strengthening. And you can do this to the next one, until you have like a really good forearm foundation. And you know, they say, there's studies that say that the better your hand grip, the less chances you are of getting a heart attack. I don't know if it's true. I thought I read it somewhere a few years back. If you happen to know, post it in the comment section. But that's it, guys. This. So we're gonna finish off the workout, and as always, guys, stay sharp.